Family of LaGrave, where does our help come from? Our help is in the name of the Lord who made the heavens and the earth. Our help is in Jesus Christ, who is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Since this coronavirus crisis started, one of the things I've heard some people talk about is, why did God send this virus? Why did God allow this virus to happen? Is it a punishment for sin? Is God punishing the United States, the world, for their sin? And if so, which sins? Whose sin is God making punishment for by sending this virus? Here is Jesus' answer to that question and all questions like it. John 9, verses 1 through 3. As he went along, Jesus saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" "Neither this man nor his parents sinned," said Jesus. "This happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him." That question, who sinned, is understandable, whether it comes to COVID or whether it comes to the man born blind. But it's a very dangerous question. The disciples, in effect, when they ask that question, are trying to push responsibility for helping this person away from them. They're doing what the man did to Jesus when Jesus said, "You're supposed to love your neighbor as yourself." And you remember that teacher of the law said, but who is my neighbor? The man asked that question because he was hoping that, there'd only be like a few people who were counted as his neighbors, so the circle of his care, the circle of his love would only have to be small and he wouldn't have to give up that much. Jesus, remember, says that everybody's your neighbor. You have responsibility to love everyone. The disciples are doing the same thing here. They're saying, who sinned, this man or his parents? And what they're hoping is, they're thinking, well, if this man sinned, if this is God's judgment, if this blindness is God's judgment on him for his sin, then who am I to stand in the way of God's judgment? That's not Jesus' orientation here. Jesus, we want to figure out exactly who did what. We want to measure out who deserves what. We want to figure out the contours of justice and who deserves mercy and exactly how much mercy. But we just don't have the moral sight to make those kinds of judgments. Only God can see those things, and that's why there's a final judgment where God gets the ledgers exactly right. In the meantime, we walk into situations of hurt where we cannot measure who deserves what, and we do the work of God while it is still day. We do the work of God. We love, we heal, and we do it in the face of things in a way that is sacrificial. You remember in John 9, Jesus finishes the story by healing the man born blind. And the healing that he does costs Jesus dearly. The Pharisees and the teachers of the law become furious with him, and pretty soon they're trying to kill him. In the same way, we walk into places that are difficult, into situations of need where we cannot measure who deserves what, and we love deeply and fiercely. We do the work of God, even if it costs us. And now, friends, may the peace of Christ go with you wherever you may be. May he guide you through the wilderness and protect you through the storm. May he fill you with thanksgiving at the wonders he has shown you, and may he bring us home rejoicing face to face again